Hi everyone, it's Paperworm from Paperworm's Cat, and I need to refilm this fucking video. I cannot believe it. My camera was like recording like this all the time. So yeah, I will probably not even tell much about all these things anymore. I'm so sick of it. That's me. That's my cat. See, I don't really want to talk anymore. I hate it when I have to refilm shit. Spike. I had to cover a lot of things up in this journal. So everything that's not covered up is basically superficial bullshit. This is some fabric from a skirt that my friend made for me. My nephews. Here I was watching the show, like all of those shows that are on YouTube right now. Because I grew up in a haunted house, as you know, and but things were never as dramatic as how you see it in those shows, right? That's my eye. It looks like the planet Earth. Right. Here I started playing the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. It did cost $40 and I only played like 5 hours and never again. I kinda lost interest. I found a new band that I liked, and that's Rob of Linkin Park. I had a really hard, long depression phase, and my city was burning. My favorite coffee. And then those motherfuckers came along and built a scaffold in front of my windows, and ever since they are so fucking loud every single day. From morning to evening, I cannot sleep anymore. Then at night, all the drunken people in front of my window. I barely get to sleep, and I think that's also a problem right now. Why I'm swearing all the time, and I feel like shit. Sorry. Oh my god. I probably is. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's some art that I found about mental illness, and this is how I felt all day this morning. I was walking outside and not even felt that I was walking. I was spending almost 2 hours in the supermarket because I couldn't figure out what to eat because I had no appetite. Yeah. I lost some weight in the past days because I just cannot. I have to force myself to eat. This is me when I was 16. I was planning on buying this locket for a long time, but I think it has already been 2 years, but I never have the money somehow. Here I got mail from Brit from Belgium. It was really nice. And here there was a bomb in my city and I had to evacuate because I was in this radius here, and I refused, right, because of my cat. And in the middle of the night they were like sending helicopters with infrareds just to find people that are left in this fucking circle, right? And I was like, no. And then I got dressed and I sneaked out through the basement and the backyard, and this helicopter was following me, you know. I felt like I was a criminal or a ninja or something, and yeah, I had to sneak to my mom's place because she was on outside of this circle. It was kind of funny, very exciting at least. I finally got Netflix because, you know, I don't have a TV, and watching your favorite shows any otherwise is not the right thing to do, right? I did go on Vampire Freaks just to have some distraction, but as soon as I uploaded my picture, like one of the pretty pictures, right? Um, I got like 80 messages, and everyone was asking for my fucking Skype. And I was like, as if I would give you my Skype, you know what I mean? Never. That's private. Still depression. I'm still in the middle. I'm still in it, so what can I say? I was watching the show Outlander. My black tapes arrived. And I will maybe buy more if they are still on sale. Chester did pass away. It was really hard for me because, as you know, I have been a Linkin Park fan for 16 years, and it's all started with Chester, basically. I was crushing on him, and this is why I even informed myself who Linkin Park is, and discovered the awesome music and became their fan. And I was writing here a lot about my olden feelings and the band and all of that, you know. That was the moment when I fell in love from the crawling video, and that was the first picture I ever found of him in a magazine, and I glued it in my journal back then, and I was writing about him. Oh, this is Chester Bennington. He is so cute, right? Stuff like that. Really embarrassing, but it's a really nice memory, I think. Yeah. Also, I was writing more and more and more and more and more, and I was have some tarot card readings and wrote down what they mean. I wrote more about Linkin Park. More. Here I got mail from Crafty Journal. I won her giveaway, and there was a journal inside, really nice. I really liked that, and I had no power to decorate my journal, but I glued in this card and her personal note. And, more about Linkin Park. And here, a Jehovah's Witness came to my door, and we were talking for a while because I wanted to hear her point of view, because I don't know much about what those people are believing in, right? But then at some point she said Jesus and Archangel Michael would be the same person. And from my experience, I can say they are not the same person. But I couldn't tell her in this very moment, right? Because how can I tell her that contact to certain entities is normal for me and a daily thing? I can't. So I was not telling with her, like I was not speaking with her about paranormal things, about me being spiritual and a medium and having visions and whatnot. So I was just listening to her because she was so passionate and she really believed in what she was saying, and I didn't want to give her any bad feelings, so I was just not agreeing with her but listening to her. And this is what I wrote about. I was dehydrated from too much crying and not drinking enough, I think. Yeah, and I started watching horror movies again. I wrote more and more. Here I got mail from a Gaia friend called Kelly, and we were talking already about this mail for like, I don't know, a year or so, because she's also a journaling person, and we were talking on Gaia about a store called Daiso, that they have really a lot of cute stuff, and she was sending me now finally all of this stuff, lots of cat related things like sticky notes and whatnot. So cute. I felt really, really happy. So thank you, Kelly. Here I wrote, it's funny, Crafty Journal and Kelly both did send me the same package with vintage paper pieces. I don't know how you call those anymore, but it was funny because I got the same package twice. Now I have a lot of vintage stuff for a long time. I like this picture. This is very private. This is why I was still writing about Linkin Park. Everything is almost about them, and because the wound is still bleeding, I really try not to cry anymore, and I think I don't have to cry anymore. I feel more like I did already cry enough and nothing more is coming out. Here are still old pictures of them because I was going through old stacks, of posters and clippings, and I still have a ring binder this big, just about all the magazine pages and posters and clippings, everything I collected about Linkin Park. So yeah, I found some old things, and I don't know, I feel like gluing them everywhere right now. What can I say? So that was it for this journal. For this half of the journal, yeah, I should say. It's number 38. I have the feeling I will fill this up quick. Like the first half was not as quick but then after Chester's passing, I started writing like crazy. So it's now 10 pages per day. So I think I will maybe fill this up quick. I don't know. Thank you for watching, and sorry for all the swearing that is inside this video. But you know me, right? You were kind of expecting that. Just not that intense, but yeah. Don't feel offended, okay? Oh, maybe you know what? Feel offended. Why not? Why not? Bye.